When was the last time you quieted your mind and listened to God? Hello, my loves. It's Dina from No Fear, Just Flow. And I think it's so important that we take time to quiet our minds and listen to God. I often say, don't stay so busy that you forget to find yourself, because it's so important to really tap into you. God made you a divine human and he gave you gifts. And when you are so busy running around and worrying about things, you don't get to tap into those gifts. You don't get to tap into that divine love of self that he wants us all to have. We are his children, and he wants us to love ourselves the way that we want our children to love themselves. So I think that we need to quiet our minds. We need to stay focused. We need to not get caught up in the fear, because if you truly have faith, if you truly believe in God and that he is divine and powerful and all-knowing, then you know that everything that's happening is happening in his timing. And you don't fear. You just let him figure things out for you. Because when we fear, when we try to create our own path, a lot of the times we push ourselves off of the path that God's designed for us. And so my newfound faith has me really just embracing whatever happens and the way that it happens. And that doesn't mean that I don't have to do things. Of course I do. I feed myself good food. I work out. I reach out to friends. I go to church, although I don't think you have to go to church to have God in your life. I think it's a beautiful place to have worship music. I do the things that need to be done. I pay my bills. Like, I'm not just sitting here waiting for everything to happen. But when it comes to the big decisions, when it comes to the things that I don't really know whether I should go right or left, those are the reasons and the times that I quiet my mind and I talk to God. And as a result, God has inspired me to stop doing a lot of things that I once did. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anymore. I don't feel lustful anymore. And these are things that once ruled my life because they felt good. They were an easy way out. They were an easy way to live. They were fun. And I'm not judging anybody that does that. Like, everybody should do whatever it is that makes them feel good. For me, I stopped doing those things because that was how I got closer to God. When I stopped doing those things and allowed my mind to really just tap into God, then God tapped into me. And so, yes, I get messages from God. Yes, he guides me in my day. Yes, he sends me signs. I just had someone at my house that I believe has a connection to bluebirds or blue jays, because that's what God had told me, that those blue jays are somebody that speaks to that person. And when that person left, my yard was filled up with blue jays. And I thought, oh, how beautiful is that God reminded me that he's with us, that he's traveling with us, that he sees us, that he likes our connections. And that's what we have to do. We have to connect to other people. We have to tune into our gifts. I know what my gifts are, and I know that other people have other gifts. Your gift might be that you cook really well. Your gift might be that you're a teacher. Your gift, like me, might be that you're a healer. You may have the right words for people. Your gift might be that you're just a really great service person, whether it be a waitress or a checkout clerk, and that you just have the divine things to say to somebody when they need to hear them. We all have gifts. Some people are mechanics, some people are carpenters, some people are gardeners. We can't all do it all. So when you tap into your gifts that God gave you, that's when God starts to really bless you, because he knows that you're doing the things that you're meant to be doing. And you will have flying monkeys, I like to call them, or demons that come and try to distract you. And you have to see them when they come. You have to make sure that you don't let them bog you down. They will hold you down, because when you are a chosen one, they are here to stop you, to try to stop you from being in your light, to try to stop you from really doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And when we let them stop us, It just means that we are powerful. And so don't be upset by that. Just look at the distraction as a compliment. Like, oh my gosh, you wanted to distract me because that's how powerful I am. So I look at those things as distractions now. When I have low vibrating people come into my life, or low vibrating situations happen, I just look at that as a compliment, and that's something that's trying to keep me from my path. So my goal is to vibrate so high that I change the situations that I'm in, that I change the rooms that I'm in, that I bring that energy to other people. And so that's what I'm suggesting that you do too, is let's get out there and let's vibrate high by eating healthy vibrating foods, by talking to God, by letting go of the fear, by tuning out of the nonsense that's going on in the world, and just pay attention to what's going on in your world. Pay attention to what's going on in your heart. Connect to your heart. That's the most important thing you can do. So you are loved. You are one of God's children, whether you like it or not. I say get out there and have no fear. Just flow with this beautiful life we have. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things that help me get my message out to people. You are loved.